One thing that I've come to realize this summer is that being happy is very simple, but never easy. I've spent this past year worrying about a lot of things and wondering if I'm doing enough, but the older that I've gotten, the more I've stopped viewing my life as a project and feeling this incessant need to prove myself. When I'm home in the summer, time slows down and there are just these very special moments of presence where I'm simply living my life instead of looking at it from the outside. These days, I've been telling myself to take life one day at a time, because I believe each day should be something special rather than just a means to an end. So yeah, I just wanted to share some of my thoughts here and my peaceful days in summer. These days, I have been spending a lot of time in the forests around where I live. I was on exchange in the UK for most of this year, and honestly, it just feels so good to be back home. And the older that I get, the more I realize how lucky I am to have grown up surrounded by so much nature. And honestly, when I'm far away in big cities like Toronto and London, I never really feel at peace. Because I grew up here near forests and snowy mountains and beaches and the ocean, sometimes it feels as if I can only be truly happy here, especially in the summer when I can dip my feet in the cold rocky streams that run down the mountain and be shaded by the many trees of the forest and pick huckleberries and just run around. I want my life to be a collection of more and more of these simple moments where I don't feel the need to be anyone else or to be anywhere else or to even accomplish anything. Sometimes when I sit in nature, I feel happy, and sometimes I think that it is the way that it's supposed to be. And for reference, there's another one here. It's also my hand for reference.
I saw her hair like the branch of a tree, willow dancing on air before covering me, under cotton and calico, over canopy dapple long ago.
Parents.
True that love in withdrawal was the weeping of me, that the sound of this song must be known by the tree, must be felt for to fight the cold. Fretted fire, but that was long ago.
Wouldn't it be nice to come here one morning, sit here, and have a think?
Have a think? Nothing, just thoughts.
Just have a think, you know?
Just have a think.
Be like,
Yeah. The marsh is so insanely pretty. Like, I don't know if I can.
Bag of poo floating, so nice.
Bag of poo?
Probably.
But like this marsh is so incredibly beautiful.
Okay, this isn't actually marsh on one side, marsh on the other type walk.
Oh. Please don't drop my bag.
Bro, that's what you worry.
Well, I mean, you'll be fine if you fall in. I don't care.
Please don't drop my bag. I don't give a fuck if you fall.
Well, if you hurt yourself on this, then it's kind of your fault. I'm sorry. Like, cause that's just some grass. Like, you're fine.
No, it's so marshy.
So what? You just get wet.
No, and muddy.
So, it's not a big deal.
Have a think.
Have a think.
Have a think, have a corona. That could be like an ad, you know? Like
Have
an
a
ad
think.
campaign.
Have a
Have a
corona.
Have a corona.
But people don't know what a think is.
Like, just think. I think people will get the idea. Have a think.
People don't really think anymore. It's not really their thing anymore.
Come on.
People just use AI.
But no.
ChatGPT, tell me how I can write to my grandma.
Because the pendulum's going to swing the other way and people are going to want to think. People want to have to
I sure
think.
hope so.
It's sort of like how right now a lot of people have an obsession with analog items, analog things.
Yeah.
Not because they're all that much better, but because there's this craving for things that are less screen-like. After you, that's easy to say. We have less people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But we don't see many bullets coming through. See many bullets coming through. Metaphorically, I'm the man, but literally, I don't know what I do. I live for you. That's hard to do. Slim shitty, and I'm not that slim, and I'm not that shitty. I'm kind
fat
of
bright.
the real fat bright. Please sit down. Please sit down.
Okay. Do you think I could just jump down?
For people to be able to channel through a thing that they made to do magic stuff. And there are rare few people. I hope it's down here before the I don't think we cut down so much. I think we're just kind of fucking with stuff.
Yeah, you're right. It's okay. I'll tell myself that the water's actually freezing cold today. I also wanted to share some art and activities and like anti-brainrot things that I have been getting up to, and one of them is obviously painting. I'm so happy to be home now, so I don't have to like be in a very like small dorm, because I think that really limits like how big my paintings can be. So I have been working on this piece, which is kind of inspired by the forest near my house. And another tip, if you want to find some like nice art that's not AI, I just go on museum websites because they have their entire collection out there. Tate Britain I highly recommend, but you can go on like any museum website. They just have like all their art there, and you can like search different art pieces or just browse art pieces. So that's what I've also been doing. And I love painting and listening to audiobooks. And I know this is gonna be like, this is where the Audible sponsorship comes in, but like, no guys, I don't got no sponsorships. I just listen to audiobooks like all the time. Basically, I like to go on this app. I like to go on this app on my phone called Libby. So it has like, I'll just put it somewhere, I don't know. It has like this library icon, and it's basically for your local library. Like, support your local library, guys. Borrow books from the library. Anyways, it's free, everything's free. Like, just make a library card and you can borrow books. And there's audiobooks as well. And funniest part is, like, I genuinely like to share library cards with a lot of my friends, because my friends also like to listen to audiobooks. We just try to like collect cards from all these like different provinces and states so we can get access to the most audiobooks. But yeah, I have been listening to A Song of Ice and Fire again. I read those books back in grade 12, I think, and I'm so into the Game of Thrones, like A Song of Ice and Fire universe again. I honestly haven't watched the show. I've only stuck to the books, but I have just watched the Dunk and Egg show, which I thought was so well done. I loved it. My friend had some issues with the costumes. I am not a medieval costume expert, but I love the casting. I think the casting was just done perfectly. I have also been making a lot of jewelry because my friend got me really into like macrame jewelry, and this is like a jade piece that someone gifted me. and I want to redo the cord for it. I've been really getting into this kind of like jewelry with just like stone and like thread because I can swim with these and it's really low maintenance. And yeah, so I have just been making some of these chokers. It kind of just looks like a piece of string and some balls. Like, it took me 5 hours though, so I don't know. A warning about this shit is that it's addicting, and I literally stayed up until 3 a.m. making these chokers. There's something really satisfying about like taking a lighter to a thread and like, you know, just making this. But yeah, and this is another jade piece that my friend gifted me, and I also want to redo the necklace part for this. And this is another jadeite, I think, piece that I found at a vintage market. It was pretty cheap, and I was really hoping that it was jadeite or something. I mean, it's not a high quality one, but it's cute. But anyways, those are just some of the more artsy activities that I've been getting up to, and I feel like the older that I've gotten, the more that I stopped attaching my identity to doing a lot of these creative things. For me, I feel like I'm always good at the things that I'm bad at, which I guess is kind of confusing, but it's because like there are certain things that I've just grown up really good at, like I guess like gifted kid syndrome, where I've always been like very good at art like for a child, and very good at like writing, or very good at these specific things that I've attached my self-worth and identity to it growing up. So it's always been hard for me to stay consistent at those things and actually grow and learn and like be humble and be like a beginner at it as an adult. And I feel like that stunted my growth in many ways. But when I start something new that I don't think I'm good at, that I'm like, completely don't care about, I don't like attach my self-worth to it, like with running, like with doing these silly jewelry things, like I have so much fun doing it, and I feel like I can actually like improve and just go about it in like a normal person way. And I don't know if anyone relates to this, but like just genuinely just learn it and like get better and have that patience and like slowly build yourself up. And like I feel like I'm so much better at doing those things with things that I'm not already good at, or things that I don't have a natural gift for. I'm trying to have that mindset for other things as well that I was more gifted at as a kid. And you know, it's just really sad to me sometimes as an adult when I reflect on like my university years, or years like past high school, whatever, where I feel like I didn't really progress or grow in the art forms that I was always good at, because my ego was limiting me, and because I felt like, oh, I am this and that, and like I don't know, guys, like there's just so much baggage there. There's just so much baggage with things that I felt like I was good at and I attached my self-worth to. And I think slowly as I'm getting older, I feel like I'm just leaving that mindset behind, because I feel like in the best way possible, I've realized I'm just not that special. I'm not that interesting, like I'm not the main character, whatever, because I feel like as a teenager you kind of get sucked into that mindset. This is not in like a self-deprecating way, you know, because I know there's a lot of like stuff online about like be the main character of your own life and do this and do that, and yes, it's important to pursue your dreams and your goals and whatnot, but I feel like if you elevate yourself to a place where it's like, I am this, like I'm doing this to benefit myself so I can show everyone how good I am, I feel like you really limit yourself, because the world is so much bigger than you. There's so many more things out there, and there's so many things that are so genuinely so interesting. If you're constantly stuck in your own head, you know, like you're really limiting yourself, and you're not letting yourself explore, and you're not letting yourself engage with the world and actually be humble enough to learn more. So yeah, I think I really like how as time has progressed, I feel more comfortable in myself and more confident in who I am, not just based on like my potential or like what I can do or how productive I am, but just because like, bro, I don't think it's that deep. Like we're all just humans, and the more I realize like, yeah, in 200 years no one's gonna give a shit about you, and there's gonna be new people on this earth, and that's just how it is. And I think it's such a waste if we spend all this time so focused on ourselves and like how to prove ourselves to society that we don't like branch out and explore the world and like look at all these different and cool and amazing things that are out there and just be fascinated by the small details and everything, and you know, just care more about subjects outside of yourself and not just care about subjects to benefit yourself, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's kind of my little rant for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys sometime soon.